important thing I forgot to mention is sleep. If we don't charge our mobile for 5 to 6 hours, what happens to that computer? That mobile phone, the laptop won't work. If we don't charge our brains at night time, وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the night as a libas. And if you don't switch off during that time, you're not going to function. So people will they'll feel more hungry if they don't sleep well. They'll eat junk. They'll want that quick sugar release. So when you have the sugar or that burger, it gives you that quick instant release, but it's not maintained. It's not long enough. It's a sugar rush. So that's what happens. Lack of sleep, we know evidence shows it's associated with bad diet, obesity, diabetes as well. So it's all interconnected. And guess what? The problem is these things here, they won't let us sleep. At night time, they keep binging. So I don't know if any of our listeners have been watching Joe Wicks. Me and the kids at home, we've been looking at Joe Wicks doing all the exercise. But he's spoken very openly about this. And he goes, you know what? Social media, I had millions of followers all over the world. And I was just constantly looking at it. How many people are watching it? How many people are giving me comments? And he got into a state of anxiety.
We're programmed. Humans today are very programmed with what's around us. It's had such a huge influence, and we've allowed that into us. And when parents are giving children mobiles from a young age, then what do you expect when they grow up?
That's right. Yeah. So that's exactly. So when people have the phone, like I said, we need to be able to sleep and switch off. But guess what? This is beeping every hour at night. A friend contacts you. Back in the day, say 20, 30 years ago, people didn't have these. And now everybody has this. So we're actually steadily seeing a lot of younger people, teenagers, coming to see us. And an example I can give you, I've seen young girls, young boys coming with symptoms of, low mood, self-harming, cutting their arms and things like that. Reason why is because they've been bullied online, or somebody said something, or I don't like you, or not getting as many likes. So one of the important things is to be able to switch this off 1 or 2 hours before we go to bed. And the same thing for kids as well. So if we don't do this, then kids are going to be doing the same as well. So for example, if I'm doing that and I'll say, switch your tablet off now, go to bed, switch it off. They're going to think, hang on a second, Dad, you're on it.
Speak louder than
can I have your phone instead? Absolutely. So very important, basic things. The screens and the laptops and the tablets, they release something called blue light. Now, blue light is something that will affect a person's quality of sleep. So if somebody's been on a screen in the evening for a long, long time, then that will affect them. They might not be able to sleep. And also they're waiting. Who's going to give me the like? Who's going to reply back? Because, people are communicating with each other. I've seen kids, like 10-year-olds playing. They've got a TV in their bedroom. They've got an Xbox in their bedroom. And when I say to them, look, the kid's not behaving. He's not listening to parents. The child's not listening. When I ask, so what are you doing? He's playing online gaming till about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night. So that's why they can't wake up in the morning. That's why they're not eating. They're not functioning. And some of them are violent games.
You've got that part in the brain, in the psychology, I've read a little bit, where it's called the dopamine. And inside the dopamine, however it's pronounced, it's getting that fix. That part of the brain needs, that's where you get the fix that you need to get. And for kids now, the fix is Fortnite, the fix is FIFA 21, the fix is Call of Duty, the fix. These are the fixes they're looking for. But who's putting that in place? Right. I mean, parents are as culpable as the gaming industry for that. We're not controlling. We're not giving them in doses. What we're doing is we're throwing it at them and saying that's going to shut him up. And we're thinking that. And then what later happens is that creates, a sense of mental issue and problem within children. Later they will have issues growing up. They will. There will be some element of mental impact that will be detrimental for them. And if we don't control this now, Doc, if we don't create awareness and education about this now to our youth and our parents, then it's going to be another neglected nation.
Yeah, and like you said, everybody's in the fast lane on a motorway. Parents are too busy, they're working, very busy hours. And what's the easier thing to do when a kid says, a child says to you, look, I want to talk, I want to do something. It's easier for them to just say, go, here's some money, get some takeout, here's your Xbox, play a bit of Fortnite at night. You need to give them that time. It's like an investment. The more time you give them, the greater the benefit and reward, not only for yourselves, but for their future as well. So it's very important. And also, I can give you the example of how we bring our kids up. I mean, it's a total different topic, tarbiyah and bringing up kids. But it's important because how we behave and how we model has an effect on our kids, and how the kids see us has an effect. It's a reciprocal benefit, mutual benefit. Very, very important.